And welcome back to Sports Tonight, where we've seen the second of the group matches today, and both games have finished 1-0. Earlier this evening, the Dutch were surprisingly beaten by Denmark by 1-0, and now the normal order of things has been restored, with Germany beating Portugal by 1-0. It was scored in the second half by Mario Gomez. It's been watched all over the world. Oh my goodness, it's been watched by... Butler's in Donetsk. Butler, can you hear me?
I think they're having a good time anyway, don't you?
Butler, how many England fans do you think are there? I think they've made so much noise we've actually broken the satellite. I do apologise for that.
I like it when you were shouting like that. Butler.
Yeah. I don't know why I was going. I'll get you, Butler. I will in the end. Well, it's certainly not Reg Varney, is he?
Oh,
let's go to Chris Graham and get the odds on everything and the magic number. Who won the magic number, Chris?
Oh, bro, it was like watching on the buses there, Ian. Fantastic. Butler, I'll get you in the end. My favourite programme, actually. Anyway, it's been a crazy day in outright betting. Absolutely crazy. We saw Holland get beaten. Their price is almost doubled. They're 11-1 now, Holland. And Germany winning tonight. Perhaps not as impressively as I thought. I backed Germany. They're still 3-1, so no change there for Germany in the odds. Spain remain the favourites. They kick off tomorrow against Italy. I can't wait for that game. I guess you're the same. They're 11-4. France, the big movers of today, 10-1 this morning. Now 8-1. Holland, like I just said, out to 11-1. Russia coming in as well at 12-1. So the big move today, Holland getting pushed out from 7-1 into 11-1. Germany remain the same at 3-1 despite that victory.
Yeah, and still not much money for Denmark, even though they've had a good win today. People just think that's a bit of a blip, do they?
They're in 40-1, Ian. So they were 100-1 this morning. Now 40-1. I should say Portugal as well. Actually, despite losing, are actually a shorter price than they were this morning. That's because of the Holland defeat.
Tell us about the magic number, would you, Chris?
Magic number was 77. Ooh. And the winner was Benjamin Knight, who called it absolutely spot on. Benjamin, well done. You've won an EA Sports goodie bag, which you can while away the hours with that goodie bag. I'm sure it'll be great fun. You've won that, 77 spot on. Commiserations to Joe Tyler, who was one out. He said 78, but well done, Benjamin. What a star.
Well done.
Okay, well done to Benjamin. Okay, let's go to the German beer keller in London and find out what some of the German fans... Henny is our German fan who's got the headphones on. Henny, can you hear me?
Yes, indeed. How are you?
Very well. How are you?
Better, I think. I'm happy that Germany won today. It was a very strange game. It was very defensive with a lot of tactics, but finally Gomez scored a goal.
What did you think of the way in which the team played today? Were you surprised?
I think they are putting more attention in defense, and that's something positive for today. But they definitely need to put some oil in their offensive game. Yeah.
Well, who were the players that you thought would have a good game today and didn't? I didn't hear Schweinsteiger mentioned very much.
Well, Schweinsteiger had a good game. I think Gomez Gomez had a bad day, but then he scores the goal that defines the game. So that's what striker needs to do. So he made the difference today.
Can I ask you about Lukas Podolski? He's signed for Arsenal. How good a player is Podolski?
Podolski is a very, very good player. He's a player that likes a position. If you put him in a position where he's not used to play, then he's not as good as he is. At the German national team, he plays the position that he likes to play. a couple of years ago in Munich, he was playing another position and he never felt comfortable and didn't succeed.
So what is his favourite position exactly?
I would say it's behind a striker on the left hand, on the left side, with a lot of options to shoot and to make centers and so on. So it's not a midfielder, it's not a striker, it's in between on the left hand side.
Okay, and congratulations tonight. What is your relationship with the Dutch? You don't like each other much, do you?
No, but I was just commenting. The Dutch lost today, so they're obliged to win next game against Germany. It's going to be a hard game.
Very hard game. Henrik, thank you very much for talking to us.
Thanks to you.
Guten Tag. Okay, Tancredi joins us now. He's moved. He's in, I think, Warsaw. Is he now? Oh, he's in Gdansk now, is he? Oh, I'm sorry. You're such a globetrotter.
Where tomorrow will be played Spain-Italy. I can give you a glimpse, even if it's night, so you can't actually see nothing, but I can tell you the city is very nice. It's the one where it's on the sea, with port, with there is beach and everything. And I mean, it's a fantastic venue actually, because Spanish and Italian are coming along, and you know, it's much more Mediterranean, I would say, than Polish.
What has been the reaction in Poland to yesterday's draw with Greece?
A huge disappointment. I mean, because when you win 1-0, when you are on soil, when you are one man up, honestly, seems that deserving that, seems that everything can go in your way. I can tell you, speaking with different Polish people, they told me that they could never remember after coming out from Soviet Union, they could never remember such a social, I would say, meeting, a social earthquake of a storm of emotions just across all the nations. Everybody was in the streets, really everybody, and everybody was thinking about that game. They said, we never saw something like that here in Poland. So it was a double disappointment that way. Now it is to hear for Poland this the hangover, because I mean, they should think they have still 2 games, so it's not done. They shouldn't feel too much the disappointment.
And you're obviously there for the Italy game, and you hope Italy do well. We spoke to you the other day. You were very pessimistic about Italy's chances. Do you still feel that way against Spain?
I still a bit. Well, yes, still a bit. I'm sorry to say that. The thing is that we are gonna play 3-5-2, and I never saw in my life Italy playing with 3 men back. We are gonna play 3 men back with 2 actual defenders, because one behind will be Del Rossi, that is a pure midfielder. I don't know, honestly, would you play so offensive against Spain? Spain! I don't know, I just hope I'm getting that wrong, but I have bad vibes.
What's the feeling in the Italian camp then? Did you get the impression that the players are with the manager on this new formation, or would they rather play a different, sort of more defensive, if we like, traditional Italian style game?
No, you know, actually they are totally with the manager, because the thing is that he changed in this with this tactic, because this is the tactic that actually won the title with Juventus. Now 6 on 11 probably of the starting 11 will be from Juventus. So Buffon and Pirlo, the most representative players of the squad and in Italy, after the blows of the injury of Bazzaglia and the defender of Criscito ruled out because of the investigation, went to Prandelli and spoke about him, about this 3-5-2, this very dynamic tactic. So they are completely all together. I just hope they all are not getting that wrong.
Well, let's hope so. Listen, good luck tomorrow. Thank you for talking to us. Arrivederci. We'll speak to you tomorrow.
Thank you, but you don't say good luck in these cases. In Italy we say in the mouth of the wolf.
In the mouth of the wolf, Tancredi. Good evening.
May the wolf die, we answer.
This programme's bonkers. Right, so Spain against Italy tomorrow. What's your prediction?
Well, I think in present form you have to say it's only going to be one winner, and that's going to be Spain. They are the holders of this tournament. They're the World Cup holders as well. They have some very talented players. I think they are the team to beat. Although I've gone for Germany as my favourites, I still think that Spain are probably the most attractive team.
Why are they changing the way they play Italy? I don't understand.
Well, because, as you said, Juventus won the title, and they played three at the back this year at times. And I think it's something that's creeping back into the Italian game. A couple of sides have done it this year with three defenders. But I think what they're going to say is, if we can, against Spain, who play 4-3-3, if we play an extra man in behind who can cover across and sweep across, it might give us a better chance of winning the game or not conceding. So, but I don't think they're one of the better teams.
So what
in
sort of
tournament.
chance do you give the Italians tomorrow?
Well, thinking about the 3-5-2, what you've got to remember is when you're defending, it becomes 5-3-2 because the wing backs cover and they essentially form a five at the back. So I'm going to go for a draw. Although I don't give Italy a lot of chance for the tournament, I think they might just eke out a draw. Spain might struggle to get going in the first game, like Germany.
I'm going to go Spain big time.
Spain big time. We'll see what happens. All right, thank you very much to both of you. Thank you for all of you for watching as well this evening. Don't forget, of course, that we will be back in the morning with our preview show at 8 a.m. UK time, so don't miss that. Thank you very much for watching tonight. Hope you can join us again tomorrow for what has been another amazing day at Euro 2012. Good evening.
These boys are travelling all the way, 5 p.m. They've come all the way. Unbelievable.
I think they're having a good time anyway, don't you?
Butler, how many England fans do you think are there? I think they've made so much noise we've actually broken the satellite. I do apologise. And welcome back to Sports Tonight, where we've seen the second of the group matches today, and both games have finished 1-0. Earlier this evening, the Dutch were surprisingly beaten by Denmark by 1-0, and now the normal order of things has been restored, with Germany beating Portugal.
I like it when you were shouting like that. Butler.
Yeah, I don't know why I was going. I'll get you, Butler. I will in the end. Well, it's certainly not Reg Varney, is he?
Oh,
let's go to Chris Graham and get the odds on everything and the magic number. Who won the magic number, Chris?
Oh, bro, it was like watching on the buses there, Ian. Fantastic. Butler, I'll get you in the end. My favourite programme, actually. Anyway, it's been a crazy day in outright betting. Absolutely crazy. We saw Holland get beat.
Butler, can you hear me? By 1-0. It was scored in the second half by Mario Gomez. It's been watched all over the world. Oh my goodness. It's been watched by... Butler's in Donetsk.